buck deer munching on clover, red-tailed hawk sitting on a limb, chubby old groundhog, croaking bullfrog, free as a feeling in the wind. Homegrown country girl, gonna give me a whirl on a Tennessee Saturday night. Lucky as a 7, living in heaven with my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollars, park in a holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle doving on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight. Spend my dollar, park in a holler 'neath the mountain moonlight. Hold her up tight, make a little loving, a little turtle loving on a Mason-Dixon night. Fits my life, oh so right, my Dixieland delight.
Transform the world, we're giving it our all, breaking through those barriers big and small. Achieving our potential is the ultimate goal. We're the game changers with the future to mold, using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risk, showing our resilience.
We need the change we wanna see. With our grit, honor and integrity, we turn purpose into action. The catalyst that sparks a reaction.
Using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risk, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, the passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, the passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, the passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, the passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Using our influence to make a difference. Taking our risk, showing our resilience. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside us, a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. transform. I've been transformed, never going back.
Good morning, Georgia FFA members and guests. My name is Garrett Harrell from the Concord County FFA chapter. Get on your feet and make some noise for the 2016-2017 State FFA Officers.
I've been transformed, never going back. Better than before. Time to react. This means more. Ready to attack. I've been transformed. Funny how everything changed. New mainframe. Now I got it. Now I got life in my veins. I've been reborn. Far from the norm. My soul transformed. We are connected, brand new perspective. Synchronized, digitized, soul unreflected. I'm so obsessive, served and protected. Locked in, I'm loaded, this weapon's perfected. All alone, I'm a one-man army. Oh, but with you, I stand a trillion strong. I've been transformed, never going back.
The convention hall will come to order. We are now holding the 7th general session of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention. Madam Vice President, are all officers at their stations?
I shall call the roll of officers, determine if they are at their stations, and report back to you, Mr. President. The Sentinel.
Stationed by the door.
Your duties there.
Through this door pass many friends of the FFA. It is my duty to see the doors open to our friends at all times and that they are welcome. I care for the meeting room and paraphernalia. I strive to keep the room comfortable and assist the President in maintaining order.
The reporter.
The reporter is stationed by the flag.
Why by the flag?
As the flag covers the United States of America, so I strive to inform the people in order that every man, woman, and child may know that the FFA is a national organization that reaches from the state of Alaska to the Virgin Islands and from the state of Maine to Hawaii.
The treasurer.
Stationed at the emblem of Washington.
Your duties there.
I keep a record of receipts and disbursements, just as Washington kept his farm accounts, carefully and accurately. I encourage thrift among the members and strive to build up our financial standings through savings and investments. George Washington was better able to serve his country because he was financially independent.
The secretary.
Stationed by the ear of corn.
Your duties there.
I keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet.
The advisor.
Here by the owl.
Why stationed by the owl?
The owl is a time-honored emblem of knowledge and wisdom. Being older than the rest of you, I'm asked to advise you from time to time as the need arises. I hope that my advice will always be based on true knowledge and ripen with wisdom. Madam Vice President, why do you keep a plow at your station?
The plow is the symbol of labor and tillage of the soil. Without labor, neither knowledge nor wisdom can accomplish much. My duties require me to assist at all times in directing the work of our organization. I preside over meetings in the absence of our president, whose place is beneath the rising sun.
Why is the president so stationed?
The rising sun is a token of a new era in agriculture. If we will follow the leadership of our president, we shall be led out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. Mr. President, for the final time, all officers are at their stations.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. The Secretary will call the roll of members.
I am am pleased to announce that at this, the 7th and final general session of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention, there are 5,932 members and guests present, Mr. President.
Thank you. FFA members, why are we here? To practice brotherhood, honor agricultural opportunities and responsibilities, and develop those qualities of leadership which an FFA member should possess. May we accomplish our purposes, I now declare the 7th session of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention duly open for the transaction of business or attention to any matter which may properly be presented. Basketball, track, soccer, cross-country, and cheerleading are some of the sports that Morgan Hart and Madison Parker have taken part in. We call these two the dynamic duo. Please join me in welcoming to the stage your South Region State FFA Vice President Morgan Hart and your Central Region State Vice President Madison Parker.
Hey Morgan, guess what day it is?
What's up, Georgia FFA? It's Saturday in Macon!
Welcome to the final session of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention. This week has been one for the books. So many award winners, amazing accomplishments, and some awesome music and moves at the dance last night. One of my favorite parts about being at convention is the music. It reminds me of being at any sporting event. I mean, where else can you hear the wobble right after Cotton Eye Joe?
SunTrust Park, Sanford Stadium, and Mercedes-Benz Arena, just to name a few. Music plays an important role in any sporting event, and State Convention has the energy and the music to be better than any awesome sporting game. Yeah. Now, music plays an important role, like the halftime show or the national anthem. And during this session, we're going to learn how to cheer on our favorite teams as we elect our new FFA State Officer team for the 2017-2018 year. Yeah? We're going to recognize our 100% membership chapters, hear from our creed speaking winner, and learn the results of the Agriscience Fair.
And don't forget, we'll be hearing retiring addresses from State Vice President Sadie Lackey and State FFA President Willie Sizemore. So, Morgan, I've been thinking, and I think that we should see just how much energy is in the convention arena this morning.
Okay. What'd you have in mind?
Cue the music.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Wow, Madison, that was a great song choice. And Space Jam was a pretty good movie. But I think I can one-up you. Cue the music.
Well, Morgan, that is a great song and all, but you do know that song is sacred, right? That song is how we know we're about to announce the new state officer team.
Oh, right. I was wondering why I was having deja vu there for a second. Yesterday, 12 FFA members were announced as candidates for the new 2017-2018 State FFA Officer team.
The votes have been counted. It is now time to announce the first 6 FFA members who will serve as the 2017-2018 state officer team. Madam Secretary, do you have an announcement concerning the 2017-2018 state FFA officer team?
Madam Vice President, the first 6 of the 2017-2018 State FFA Officer team are from the North region, Brooks Fletcher from the North Oconee FFA chapter. Rebecca Wallace from the Cambridge FFA chapter. From the Central region, Tucker Falcons from the Lackey County FFA chapter. Jake Harris from the Harris County FFA chapter. From the South region, Hinkley Hood from the Ware County FFA chapter. And Tyler Robinson from the Conklin County FFA chapter. These are the first six of your 2017-2018 Georgia FFA State Officers.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Congratulations to the first six members of the 2017-2018 State Officer team. As we continue to cheer this session on, we will elect the President, a Secretary, and find out who the final two members of the team will be. These are the FFA members that you have chosen to help more than 41,000 FFA members here in Georgia to transform their purpose into action next year.
Delegates, 6 state officers have just been elected. Before we can begin the next step in the election process, we must officially recall the roll of chapters and seat the delegates. Delegates, it is important that you listen carefully to all instructions to ensure your vote gets counted. Madam Secretary, will you please officially recall the roll?
Delegates, the state convention staff is now checking the roll of chapters. Please remain seated in your official delegate chairs so that we can get an accurate listing of all delegates. Remember, the number of votes that your chapter will be allowed will be the same number of delegates that we recognized this morning. Listen carefully for any announcements concerning your chapter. And please give it up for some more awesome Georgia FFA talent sponsored by Gretsch Music.
Wow.
The following chapters have no delegates present. From the Central Region, Clifton Ridge Middle, Hepzibah, Warren County, Windsor Forest. From the North Region, Bernie Harris Lyons Middle, Union County High, Union County Middle, Warren Technical. From the South Region, Atkinson County, Randolph Clay, and Webster County. Delegates, the following chapters have only one delegate present. From the South Region, America Sumter North. If you are an official delegate from any of the chapters mentioned, please report to the Secretary Station immediately. Mr. Vice President, there are 617 voting delegates present.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. I now declare the delegates of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention officially seated. The next step of the election process is very important. Any or all officers may choose to seek the role of State FFA President. The candidates who desire to run for the office of President are to deliver a 1-minute speech to the voting delegates. A candidate must receive the majority of the votes in order to become State FFA President, and if needed, a runoff will be held. It is time to hear from those officers who have decided to seek the office of State FFA President. Each one will come forward and present his or her speech. After all candidates have spoken, a delegate packet will be passed out to each delegate. Please hold all applause until all candidates have spoken. Will the candidates please come forward?
Hello again, Georgia FFA. Many of you already know me as Tucker, and I would personally like to thank all of you for not being suckers and electing me as a State FFA Vice President. However, if you elect me as your next State FFA President, I will keep true to my promise of taking this organization straight to the Milky Way. Give me the opportunity to be the smart in your Smarties, the pop in your Pop Rocks, and the jolly in your Jolly Ranchers. So please elect me, Tucker Felkins, as your 2017-2018 Georgia State FFA President. And remember, don't be a sucker. Vote for Tucker. Thank you.
Good morning, Georgia FFA. First, let me say thank you so much for electing me to be one of your state officers. It is an honor of a lifetime, and I look forward to a year of service with some incredible people. I'm glad you made the right pick and picked me, Brooks Fletcher, to be a part of this team. But if you don't want to go out on a stretcher, you should vote for me, Brooks Fletcher, to be your state FFA president. Thank you so much, and I look forward to the year to come. Thank you.
Good morning, Georgia FFA. I'm Jake Harris from the Harris County FFA chapter, and like a good neighbor, I'll always be there for the FFA. But what is a good neighbor? A good leader? A good FFA president? All of these roles ask the same thing of us: heart, a servant's heart, the ability to set ourselves aside in order to serve others. A servant's heart shines bright in order to help others, lead others out of the darkness of selfishness and into the glorious sunlight of brotherhood and cooperation. For the past 3 years, the FFA has kindled this light inside of me. And now I ask you for the opportunity to lead us into a new era. Would you like a good neighbor that will always be there for you? Vote Jake for state. Thank you, Georgia FFA.
Good morning, Georgia FFA. My name is Hinkley Hood, and I'm so humbled and thankful for all of you giving me the chance to light a small candle so we can all shine together. But I don't want to stop at just having a candle or even turning on a flashlight. I want to be your rising sun. I want to lead us into the next year. I want us to be the greatest association in the nation. Georgia FFA, I love you as much as Forrest Gump loves Jenny. If you want our association to be as good as it could, like it should, vote for Hood as as your 2017-2018 State FFA President, and together we will shine. Thank you.
Good morning, Georgia FFA. My name is Tyler Robinson from the Colquitt County FFA chapter, and I would like to thank you for the honor and opportunity to serve you as a FFA state officer. As I told you before, it's going to be one tall order to fill this year's past state officer team, but I feel that I'm ready to fill the even taller order of serving as your state FFA president. I believe I can make a difference with my hard work ethic. All of this has led for us to remember that Tyler is just like Tigger. So if you want this year to be filled with fun, fantastic success, remember, think bigger, think Tigger, and vote Tyler for your 2017-2018 state FFA president. Thank you.
Why is the president so stationed? The president, wait, oh no, we don't have a president, but never fear, Rebecca Wallace is here. You have trusted me to be stationed by the plow. Now know that I can fill the vacant spot by the sun. And remember, Rebecca Wallace is the one. So keep it flawless and vote for Wallace. Thank you.
Will the candidates please return to the stage? Delegates, you are now receiving a packet of ballots. To be sure that your vote is counted, please mark the correct ballot at the appropriate time. The ballots for state president are blue. Please write only one name on your ballot for state FFA president. Again, please use only the blue ballot that has state president written on it. When you have completed your voting, please pass your ballot to the center aisle. Please do not pass your entire ballot packet, only the blue ballot for state FFA president. If you do not have a ballot packet, please stand and a convention staff person will bring you a ballot.
Candidates, will you please step forward as your name is called? Rebecca Wallace, Tyler Robinson, Hinkley Hood, Jake Harris, Brooks Fletcher, and Tucker Felkins. Delegates, if you do not have a ballot, please raise your hand. Delegates, remember you are only filling out and passing your blue ballot. Please keep the rest of your packet. Please keep the remaining papers except the blue paper, which is the ballot for state president. Delegates, keep the rest of your packet and pass your blue ballot to the center. Keep your pencil. Delegates, if you still do not have a ballot, raise your hand. Delegates, have all ballots been collected? If you still have your ballot, please raise your hand. Would all convention staff please return to the secretary station? Delegates, if you still have your blue ballot, please raise your hand. Delegates, please keep the rest of your packet. Mr. Vice President, all ballots have been collected.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Candidates, you may leave the stage. So, Madison, did you know I used to be an all-star?
No, Morgan, please don't.
So, hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get your show on, get paid. So, what do you think?
Well, that was something, but let's leave that back at the Major League Baseball All-Star Game back in 1999, and let's hear from a real all-star. Please welcome the next Georgia FFA talent, sponsored by Gretsch Music.
I'll be signing autographs.
Hey, I'm Grace Thomas, proudly representing the Houston County High School FFA chapter.
There's something about the way the street looks when it's just rain. There's a glow off the pavement. You walk me to the car, and you know I wanna ask you to dance right there in the middle of the parking lot. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're driving down the road. I wonder if you know I'm trying so hard not to get caught up now, but you're just so cool. Run your hands through your hair, absent-mindedly making me want you. And I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first, fearless. And I don't know why, but with you I dance in a storm in my best dress, fearless. So baby, drive slow till we run out the road. In this one-horse town, I wanna stay right here in this passenger seat. You put your eyes on me in this moment now. Capture it, remember it, 'cause I don't know how it gets better than this. You take my hand and drag me head first, fearless. And I don't know why, but with you I dance in a storm in my best dress,
We met our sophomore year of high school, in desperate need of someone to attend an Ag Sales event that I could not. Without hesitation, she took the responsibility, not knowing what was to be asked of her. That showed exactly who she is. Someone loyal, loving, determined, a one-in-a-million friend, my best friend. She's beautiful inside and out. This year, I have been blessed to watch her love and knowledge spread throughout the Georgia FFA. This experience has opened doors to opportunities unimaginable, taken her to new heights, and has challenged her. She will continue to be my inspiration for the years to come.
We started off enemies competing against each other in parliamentary procedure. She won. But now that we go to ABEC together, she's become one of my best friends. Over this past year, I've learned a few things about her. She's not a morning person. She hates Florida Georgia Line, but she has one of the biggest hearts of anybody I know. It is our honor to introduce to you today your North Region Vice President,
with her retiring address title, Love Always,
Sadie
Lackey.
Savannah, I need to talk. This week has been awful. School and work have me going insane. And I just got to that Grey's Anatomy episode where George O'Malley dies, so I'm an emotional wreck. Plus, I can't get anyone to go to Netherworld with me. I mean, seriously, everyone says they're either too busy or they're too scared. But if you wanted to go to Netherworld with me, I wouldn't say no. Really? You'll go with me. Are you serious, Savannah? You will go with me to Netherworld? Okay, definitely. Yep, I will meet you in town at 8. I love you too, sis. Bye. This is the conversation that I had with my best friend, Savannah, whenever she agreed to go with me to Netherworld. Now, for those who don't know what Netherworld is located in Atlanta and is the best haunted house ever. What you don't know by this conversation or by this picture is that I love haunted houses. But Savannah, not so much. When we got to Netherworld, she turned into 007. She knew that if she acted out, the actors would only pick on her more. So she was stone cold. But y'all, seriously, that did not last long at all. As soon as she got into those haunted houses, she was holding on to whoever was in front of her, pushing through lines like a linebacker, and ever so often would look back to see if I was okay. She thought that this was real life. I can't make this up, y'all. She even picked up the rope that keeps everyone in line and started motioning me under so that we could be saved. I've never seen anything like this girl in my entire life. By the end of the night, I was dying in laughter, but I'm pretty sure that Savannah was just dying. But Savannah could have said no. She could have stayed home in her nice, comfortable bed, watched some Netflix, and avoided these long lines and the embarrassment. But she didn't. Why? Savannah chose love. In the Greek language, there are 99 words that translate to love. Love is one of the most recognizable and translatable emotions in every culture, religion, and language. Yet it is also one of the most difficult emotions to understand, offer, and accept. You see, when you are in a moment of love, you can't see that beauty. But when we capture those scenes, it's one of the most beautiful pictures. That moment when your parents tell you how proud they are of you. When your best friend calls you up to see if you want to hang out just because you've had a bad day. Holding your baby brother or sister in your arms for the first time. That high five you get from your ag teacher when you've done well at a show or CDE. Or seeing someone's face when they opened up that well-planned gift you got for them. Those are the moments that make life precious. These examples are living proof that love never fails. Why do you think that love is symbolized by a heart? Love is the center of our beings, just like our heart. Love is rooted deeply in each of us, which is why we should be striving daily to choose love, even in times of pain. One of the best examples of love that I have found in nature is that of the common oyster. A pearl begins its life as an invader inside of an oyster shell. A bit of floating particle or a grain of sand slides in between the two shells of the oyster and under the protective layer that covers its organs. In order to protect itself from harm, the oyster quickly begins covering this unwanted visitor with a mineral substance. Nurturing protection is taken out on this invader, and from all of those layers, a beautiful pearl is created. Something so beautiful is made out of an unwanted visitor. Now, given, when this pearl is created, it's dull, plethora of different colors, and oddly shaped, but when we shine that pearl up, that is when it catches our eye. A little bit of love can make a world of difference, and a pearl is proof of this. But I get it. It's hard to choose love sometimes. Invaders come into our life in the form of pain, jealousy, and pride. I've been there. I've been hurt, overwhelmed, annoyed, and just plain out mad. And I have not always acted how I should have. We are constantly given reasons to not choose love. I know it is hard to hold your head high, put on a brave face, and face the world. But my FFA advisor once told me, sometimes life throws you a curveball. It's all about how you handle it. Handle these nasty invaders with love and forgiveness. As hard as it may seem, we must put ourselves aside and choose to only act and speak out of love. Forgiveness is the loss of hope of a better past and the assurance of a better future. Be an oyster and make something beautiful out of a bad situation. In fact, I keep this pearl in my jacket to remind me that I can make good of any situation as long as I choose love. Alyssa wakes up early every Tuesday and Thursday to make the trek from her dorm at ABAC to the breakfast hall for breakfast. She sits down at a table surrounded by her best friends and is always the first one to crack a joke or start the conversation. Now, unlike me, Alyssa is a morning person, so she doesn't mind waking up and getting her day started. But as a college student, there are 100 different things that you can do during the span of sitting down and eating breakfast, like last-minute studying for that test you're about to take. But Alyssa doesn't. Alyssa cherishes the people around her, so she makes time for them. Whether Alyssa knows this or not, I feel loved and cherished because she goes out of her way to make time for me. I start my Tuesdays and Thursdays surrounded by people who unconditionally love me. No matter how much we have fought like brothers or sisters the day before, or no matter how much we just want to sleep in, we always start those days that we have early classes together. And it makes those days a bit more tolerable. We think it's just breakfast, but in reality, it's so much more. If I have learned anything from this time with my friends, it's the value of showing and giving love to others. Maybe it's a note to your parents just to tell them how thankful you are for them. Sharing a funny Snapchat with a friend just to see them smile. Or passing out hugs whenever you get the chance. Small things make a big difference. If you ask me, choosing love is not a matter of when, but rather how. We all go through life. We all hurt, we all cry, we all get knocked down, and we all try to get back up again. We were put on this earth to love and take care of one another. Romans 12:10 says, "Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourself." The greatest gift that we can give anyone is our unconditional love and our time, because let's be real, none of us can make it in this life on our own. I could not imagine my life without spontaneous trips to Netherworld or breakfast with my best friends. No matter your circumstance or your feelings, you must always remember that people are the fabric of life. Promise me you will never forget this, and love always.
Sadie, your loving attitude, warm smile, and random dance moves have brought an endless amount of joy to our team and Georgia FFA this year. We know that we can always count on you to cheer us up with a big hug or a Sunday chat with Sadie. And there was never a doubt in our minds that you could conquer any task with your rap music, iced coffee, and unending knowledge of parliamentary procedure. Your infinite passion to share your love of FFA and serving others with us has truly inspired each one of us this year. We love you. Continue to transform. Love always. Morgan, Nicole, Kylie, Willie, Courtney, Lizzie, and Madison. Georgia FFA, your North Region State Vice President, Sadie Lackey. Dedicated groups of people. And when I hear this song, I cannot think of a more dedicated group of people that do the top than the Atlanta Braves fans, who do the top during the good times and the bad.
Just like Braves fans, this next group of FFA members has been dedicated to their Agriscience Fair projects. Their research and hard work has paid off and will be recognized here today. Students competing in the Agriscience Fair develop a research project, present a research report, and develop a display to show their findings. The Agriscience Fair encourages students to spread their horizons and look into careers in agriculture outside of production and business. Their findings may even lead to innovative solutions for the agriculture industry. Madam Vice President, will you please announce the Agriscience Fair winners?
It is a pleasure to introduce our Agriscience Fair winners. Each of the winners this afternoon will receive a plaque and a $100 cash award and $500 travel money to compete in the National Agriscience Fair at the National FFA Convention in Indianapolis this fall. The advisor of the state winner will also receive a $100 cash award. In the Animal Systems category, sponsored by Governor Roy Barnes and the Barnes Law Group, the Division I winner is Kate Walker of the Malcolm Bridge Middle FFA chapter. Winning Division II from the Hillsman Middle FFA chapter are Coriander McGreevy and Emma McElhahan. In Division III, the winner is Lauren Moyer from the Dutchtown FFA chapter. The winners of Division IV are Gracie Sexton and Brooklyn Carr of the Sonorville FFA chapter. In Division V, the winner is Clay Parker from the Lowndes County FFA chapter. And our Division VI winners are Tiara Wise and Emily Linebarger of the Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe FFA chapter. Competing in the Environmental Services Natural Resource Systems category, sponsored by the Harley Langdale Jr. Foundation and CSX Transportation, the Division I winner is Katie Chambly of the Lafayette Middle FFA chapter. Winning Division II from the Clark Middle FFA chapter are Amanda and Lietta Veeder. In Division III, the winner is Marin Lonnie from the Oconee County FFA chapter. The winners of Division IV are Cedric Montgomery and Zachary Gay of the Lowndes County FFA chapter. In Division V, the winner is Destiny Cheeley from the Washington County FFA chapter. And our Division VI winners are Morgan Siskin and Avery Fletcher of the Lowndes County FFA chapter. In the Food Products and Processing Systems category, awards are sponsored by Titan Goodyear Farm Tires. The Division I winner is Zachary Dahl of the Lowndes County Middle FFA chapter. Winning Division II from the Franklin County Middle FFA chapter are Grace Adcock and Allie Royston. In Division III, the winner is Emily Stone from the Lowndes County FFA chapter. The winners of Division IV are Jalen Johnson and Alexis Herring of the Lowndes County FFA chapter. In Division V, the winner is Robbie Prater from the Locust Grove FFA chapter. And our Division VI winners are Conway McNeil and Hannah Exum of the Berrien County FFA chapter. Sponsoring the Plant Systems category is Golden Peanut and Tree Nuts. The Division I winner is Ty Parks of the Lowndes County Middle FFA chapter. Winning Division II from the Hillsman Middle FFA chapter are Tori Radijak and Ella Johnson. In Division III, the winner is Annalise Carr from the Sonorville FFA chapter. The winners of Division 4 are Gabriella Daugherty and Dawson Peak of the Lowndes County FFA chapter. In Division 5, the winner is Courtney Cameron from the Lowndes County FFA chapter. And our Division 6 winners are Levi Herring and Shaw Wachter of the Lowndes County FFA chapter. In the Power, Structural, and Technical Systems category, sponsored by WMJ Redmond and Sons Incorporated and Georgia's Ag Tax Sales, the Division 1 winner is Mackenzie Godwin of the Franklin County Middle FFA chapter. The winners of Division 4 are Haley Davis and Megan Luke of the Berrien County FFA chapter. In Division 5, the winner is Thomas Gaffney from the Cross Creek FFA chapter. And our Division 6 winners are Carol Ann Worsham and Benjamin Worsham of the Gordon Central FFA chapter. Competing in the Social Systems category, sponsored by Titan Goodyear Farm Tires. The Division 1 winner is Emma Allis of the Madison County Middle FFA chapter. Winning Division 2 from the Hillsman Middle FFA chapter are Hadassah Sarr and Serenity Howell. In Division 3, the winner is Finn Oliver from the Harris County FFA chapter. The winners of Division 4 are Kayla Bell and Megan Livingston of the Berrien County FFA chapter. In Division 5, the winner is Amara White from the Gordon Central FFA chapter. Congratulations to all of the 2017 Agriscience Fair winners, and thank you to our generous sponsors.
I believe that. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win.
This next individual not only believes in the future of agriculture, but she thought that she would win, and she did. Please join me in welcoming our State FFA Creed Speaking winner, Emma Allis from the Madison County FFA chapter, as she shares this amazing piece of our FFA history.
The FFA Creed by E.M. Tiffany. I believe in the future of agriculture, with a faith born not of words, but of deeds. Achievements won by the present and past generations of agriculturists, in the promise of better days, through better ways, even as the better things we now enjoy have come to us from the struggles of former years. I believe that to live and work on a good farm, or to be engaged in other agricultural pursuits, is pleasant, as well as challenging. For I know the joys and discomforts of agricultural life, and hold an inborn fondness for those associations which, even in hours of discouragement, I cannot deny. I believe in leadership from ourselves and respect from others. I believe in my own ability to work efficiently and think clearly with such knowledge and skill as I can secure, and in the ability of progressive agriculturists to serve our own and the public interest in producing and marketing the product of our toil. I believe in less dependence on begging and more power in bargaining, in the life abundant and enough honest wealth to help make it so, for others as well as myself, in less need for charity and more of it when needed, in being happy myself and playing square with those whose happiness depends upon me. I believe that American agriculture can and will hold true to the best traditions of our national life, and that I can exert an influence in my home and community, which will stand solid for my part in that inspiring task. Thank you.
Emma, congratulations on your accomplishment. We wish you the very best as you represent the Georgia FFA Association at the National Convention this October. On Friday nights, we cheer and chant for the Johnson County Trojans and the Colquitt County Packers. And on Saturday, we cheer and chant for the Georgia Bulldogs. Woo. But we always cheer for Georgia FFA.
So let's put our skills to the test and practice a quick cheer. Everyone on this side of the arena on the left side, when we point to you guys, you say blue. When I point to you, say blue.
Everyone on this side of the arena will be gold. When we point to you, you will shout gold.
And our middle section, right here in the middle, you guys will end our cheer together by saying Georgia FFA. So when we point to you, say Georgia FFA. Make sure when it's your side's turn, stand up and shout and see which side can be the loudest.
Let's go. Blue, gold, Georgia FFA. Blue, gold, Georgia FFA. Blue, gold, Georgia FFA.
Wow, that
awesome,
was
guys.
awesome, guys. Now, just like our awesome cheering skills, cheerleaders represent our sports teams. They meet with potential donors and sponsors and are a good representation of our teams both on and off the field. For the second year, the Georgia FFA Foundation has used the Convention Ambassador Program to be our FFA cheerleaders. The Ambassador Program puts FFA members with potential legislators, judges, sponsors, potential sponsors, and other guests of honor attending our convention. Madam Vice President, will you please announce this year's convention ambassadors, please?
I am pleased to read the following names of convention ambassadors. Alyssa Adams, Seminole County. Meredith Barber, Cahola Creek. Kirk Beecham, Colquitt County. Allison Bennett, Jenkins County. Rose Coleman, Eccles County. Ivy Cook, Northeast Tift. Clay Parker, Lowndes County. Marissa Pitts, Long County. Noelle Plunkett, Jackson County. Justin Sandlin, Eccles County. Olivia Spooner, Seminole County. Chloe Tomlinson, Harris County. Amara White, Gordon Central. Alex Wofford, Sonoraville. LaCoyas Hodges and Callie Warren. Thank you again for your service this week.
Now let's take a quick time out. I think we have some results concerning our state FFA president election. Yeah? Madam Secretary, do you have an announcement concerning these results?
Yes, I do, Mr. Vice President. Will Tucker Felkins and Hinkley Hood return to the stage for a runoff?
Delegates.
Delegates.
Delegates, you will now be marking a red colored ballot for the runoff for state FFA president. Please write only one name on your ballot for state FFA president. When you have completed voting, please pass your red ballot for the state president runoff to the center aisle. Again, you write on the red ballot for the runoff for state president. Audience, please remember not to cheer or jeer during balloting.
Candidates, please step forward as I call your name. Tucker Felkins and Hinkley Hood. Delegates, please remember that you are filling out your red ballot. Please pass this ballot to the center aisle when you are done. Delegates, have all ballots been collected? If you still have your red ballot, please raise your hand. Delegates, if you still have your red ballot, please raise your hand. Madam Vice President, all ballots have been collected.
Thank you, Madam Secretary.
Candidates, you may now leave the stage.
halftime show with performers like Lady Gaga, Beyonce, and the legendary Michael Jackson.
Georgia FFA, welcome to our halftime show. Please give it up for the amazing sounds of our next Georgia FFA talent, sponsored by Gretsch Music.
Hey y'all, my name is Jessica Wilson, and I'm proudly representing the Crisp County FFA chapter. Had to run away high, so I wouldn't come home low. Just when things went right, it doesn't mean they were always wrong. Just take this song and you'll never feel left all alone. Take me to your heart, feel me in your bones. Just one more night and I'm coming off this long winding road. I'm on my way, I'm on my way home, sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. That I've seen too many romantic dreams up in lights falling off the silver screen. My heart's like an open book for the whole world to read. Sometimes nothing, it keeps me together at the seams. I'm on my way, I'm on my way home, sweet home. Tonight, tonight, I'm on my way, I'm on my way home, sweet home.
I stand here today not as a daughter, a wife, a mother, but the proudest big sister of Willie Sizemore. Taking a glance to when he was a baby to now a young man representing this association is such a huge accomplishment. With this experience, I know it will take it far into his future. This association has brought many friendships and great values to Willie, and he sees that in future FFA members and my little girl.
Growing up as Willie Sizemore's twin sister is an interesting experience, to say the least. I taught Willie how to walk and talk, and he hasn't stopped talking ever since. In 7th grade, when Willie came home from his first state convention, he told me that he loved the FFA and that one day he wanted to be a state officer. Well, Georgia FFA, it's an honor to introduce to you our brother and your 2016-2017 State FFA President with his retiring address entitled Your Reflections, Willie Sizemore. Okay, we go.
I'm standing with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways.
My morning routine is the same each and every day. It begins precisely at 6:30 a.m. when my iPhone wakes me up. I jump out of the bed, hop in the shower, and go to the bathroom and hop in the shower. At this point, my morning playlist is blaring, which includes Dolly Parton's 9 to 5, a little bit of the Luke Bryan Spring Break album, and some T-Pain to get the blood pumping. I get in the shower, dry off, and look in the mirror. Now, this is the part of my morning routine that seems to change daily.
Oh, hey there, Willie Sizemore. Willie, you're looking rough today.
Every day, we look in the mirror and study and scrutinize the reflections we see. We check to see if our hair's right, our clothes match, there's nothing in our teeth. And for some of us, speaking from my experiences of having a twin sister, our makeup is on point and it looks as if we are ready to tackle the world. Why do we do this? Too often, it's because we want to meet the standards set by society. Standards that are unrealistic, unachievable, and honestly unneeded. Sometimes we look in that mirror and compare the image we see to the image we want to see. This makes us lose the beautiful, intelligent, creative, and unique, strong people that we are. In reality, I believe we are looking at our reflections all wrong. Instead of focusing on the temporary outer shell, the imperfect flesh that we are blessed to call ours, we should focus on the deeper parts of ourselves and focus on the traits, personality, and perspective that make each of us who we are and make up the reflection we cast on others. Every day, whether we know it or not, there is someone in this world who looks up to us, sees us as an example, a mentor, or an advisor. It is our responsibility not to let the judgment we face in the mirror hold us back from making a difference in their world. FFA members, we are more than meets the eye. Take Caitlin Van Aken, for example. In the mirror, Caitlin may look like a shy girl with mousy brown hair and undefined facial features. But her real reflection shows a strong young woman who is one of the first females to graduate from Paris Island as an infantry Marine. She is relentlessly fierce, determined to break through the glass ceiling of the infantry, and a strong servicewoman to our nation. And take Richard Nares, for example. In his mirrored reflection, Richard may seem like any other all-American dad. But in his deeper reflection, we see him as the heart and soul behind the Emilio Nares Foundation, which provides children in need with transportation to and from their chemotherapy appointments. His actions directly save the lives of children in his community. He is steadfast in the face of tragedy and an undeniable example of parental love. And Diana Gomez may seem like any other normal FFA member, but to our state officer team this year, she has been one of the most endearing FFA members we have had the opportunity to meet. Diana is so inspiring because of her unabashed passion for the FFA and her undeniable enthusiasm for those of us who wear the blue corduroy jacket. She has a desire to grow and learn inside this organization that is contagious. People like Caitlin, Richard, and Diana show us that people can transcend the confines of that pane of glass and reach the full potential they are meant to achieve. But once we realize the importance of our real reflection, we must begin to realize the importance of our impression on others. We must begin to make sure that our reflection is a positive one. And when I think of a positive reflection, I automatically think of my Nana and Poppy. My grandfather and his 11 brothers and sisters grew up in an impoverished environment. And at the age of 14, he had to move out of his own home due to the financial instability of his family. My grandma had to act as the mother of her younger brothers and sisters because of the volatility in her home. Due to their situations, both of them were not afforded the opportunity to go to high school. They could have easily looked in that mirror and saw themselves as unneeded, uneducated, and unimportant. but they decided to look at the world and show a positive reflection. They dedicated their lives to their church, their children, and their community. Because of them, my father was the first person in our family to graduate college and eventually law school. Their decision to reflect positivity led them to adopt Samantha, Opal, and Jonathan in 1988, 20 years after their first children were born, giving me my aunts and uncles. My grandparents have affected me and countless others because of the positivity, strength, and love they reflect on everyone they meet. My grandparents didn't look at the way the world looked at them. Instead, they decided to look at the world and be a positive light. The truth is, FFA members, the reflection we leave on others is 100% our choice. It's true that negative things happen, but by reflecting the negativity, we are only prolonging that bad. It is our duty to intentionally reflect a positive light. Each of us in here has a mentor, someone we look up to. If you think back to your younger days, you can remember that star athlete or that Disney princess that you wanted to emulate in every way. Now, in the Sizemore household, we learned at an early age the importance and cultural significance of NASCAR. And to this day, I still love a good race on Sunday. You know, if you're a NASCAR fan, you're bound to have a favorite driver and a driver you despise. Some of us may be riding with the 48 of Jimmy Johnson, maybe even the GoDaddy Chevrolet and Danica Patrick. Yeah. And maybe, I'm sure there are a lot of members of Junior Nation out there. Well, me, I rooted for the one and only Jeff Gordon. I would sit through 1,300 left turns and 12 cautions just to see where the DuPont Chevrolet finished at the checkered flag. But there were people that constantly told me I should root for someone else. Even though Jeff had 4 Sprint Cup championships and 93 wins, people still doubted that decision I made. In life, people will cast doubts on every single thing we do. The friends we have, the people we enjoy, and the mentors we choose. Georgia FFA members, this environment that we choose to surround ourselves with plays a major factor in determining our reflection. If we surround ourselves with people, music, and shows that tear us down, that guides us into a direction that is immoral and irresponsible. But the answer to leaving that negativity behind is right here in this arena. It's you. It's the FFA. The Blue Corduroy Jackets connects us with people who are strong, positive, creative, and goal-driven. There is no better place than where you are right now to find those positive reflections on your life. Look around this arena. This is a reflection to be proud of. The trick is making sure that this reflection makes it back to your homes, your communities, and your chapters. Traveling the state and nation this year and getting to meet so many outstanding FFA members, I know firsthand that this organization has the power to change lives through changing our reflections. I owe all of you in this arena for making me a better brother, a better son, a better uncle, a better grandson, and a better FFA member. And I know if you lean on this organization and all the positive light within it, it will have the same effect on you. Georgia FFA, it is your choice. You can decide to live your life in the confines of that mirror and live in a constant state of oppression and suppression. Or you can decide to transcend the confines of that mirror. I challenge you to accept, make peace with, and love what you see in that mirror and watch your reflection change, because positive change happens with the man or woman in the mirror.
Whether it's listening to your hilarious stories or enjoying your constant lip sync battles, your constant energy has been contagious this year. You were always there when we needed a good laugh. Thank you for always putting our team and Georgia FFA first and proving you can be a little silly and still transform lives. Your passion for Georgia FFA has been evident and unstoppable for all to see. Never stop caring and being a little silly. Continue to transform. Love always, Madison, Lizzie, Courtney, Kylie, Nicole, Sadie, and Morgan. Georgia FFA, your 2016-2017 State FFA President, Willie Sizemore.
Madam Secretary, do you have an announcement concerning the election of the 2017-2018 State FFA President?
Yes, I do, Madam Vice President. The new 2017-2018 State FFA President is Tucker Felkins of the Bleckley County FFA Chapter. And the new 2017-2018 State FFA Vice President from the Central Region is Laura Beth Bland of the Southeast Bullock FFA Chapter.
There is one more position to fill for the new slate of officers. It is time to determine our State FFA Secretary and learn the identity of our final State FFA Vice President. Of the original 6 Vice Presidents, any of those who are not from the same region as the President may choose to run for the office of State FFA Secretary.
The candidates for State FFA Secretary will have the opportunity to deliver a 1-minute speech to you, the voting delegates. The speeches will be presented by alphabetical order of the candidate's last name. We will use the same voting method that we have in the previous balloting situations this morning. Will the candidates for State FFA Secretary please come forward?
Hey, Georgia FFA, I want to be your state secretary. Now, don't be a crook, vote for Brooks, and I've got the looks to do it. Thank you so much, and I look forward to this year.
Good afternoon, Georgia FFA. My name is Hinckley Hood, and I'm proudly representing the Ware County FFA chapter. Georgia FFA, I want to be with you throughout the year and serve as your secretary, and I want to help each and every one of you shine to your highest level so you can pass it on to the next generation. If you want this year to be as good as it could, like it should, vote for Hood as your 2017-2018 state secretary, and together we will shine.
Hello again, Georgia FFA. My name is Tyler Robinson from the Colquitt County FFA chapter, and I am ready to serve you, the Georgia FFA members, and fill the big shoes that it takes to be the state FFA secretary. So when it's time to vote, remember, delegates, think bigger, think Tigger, and vote Tyler for state FFA secretary. Thank you.
All right, right, delegates, you have one more huge decision to make. Who can you trust to keep an accurate record of all meetings and correspond with other secretaries wherever corn is grown and FFA members meet? So remember, when casting your ballot for the 2017-2018 Georgia FFA State Secretary, keep it flawless and vote for Wallace. Thank you.
Will the candidates for State FFA Secretary please return to the stage? Delegates, in the election for State FFA Secretary, you will now vote on the yellow-colored ballot. Remember to write only one name for State Secretary and send your yellow ballot for State Secretary to the center aisle. Again, you should only mark a yellow ballot for State FFA Secretary. Please, no cheering or jeering.
Candidates, please step forward as your name is called. Rebecca Wallace, Tyler Robinson, Hinkley Hood, and Brooks Fletcher. Delegates, remember you are filling out your yellow ballot and passing it to the center aisle. Delegates, please remember to pass your yellow ballot to the center aisle. Again, that is your yellow ballot. Delegates, if you still have your yellow ballot, please raise your hand. Delegates, if you still have your yellow ballot, please raise your hand. Mr. Vice President, all ballots have been collected.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Candidates, you may leave the stage.
Bum, bum, sweet Caroline. Bum, 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 good times never
What are you singing?
Well, I'm trying out for Georgia FFA Talent, and I'm going to sing Sweet Caroline, so help me practice.
All right.
Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good.
Wow, that wasn't bad. We almost sound as good as the Boston Red Sox fans when they sing in Fenway Park. But you know who sounds even better? Let's give a big warm round of applause to our next Georgia FFA Talent, sponsored by Gretsch Music.
Hey y'all, I'm Michaela Crenshaw, and I'm proud to represent the Cambridge FFA chapter. I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. If things go wrong, we can knock it down. My 3 words have 2 meanings. There's one thing on my mind. It's all for you. Oh, when it's dark in a cold December, but I got you to keep me warm. If you're broken, I won't mend you, and I keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on. And I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. And out of all these things I've done, think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. Now. I wanna paint you by numbers and color you in. If things go right, we can frame it and put you on a wall. And it's so hard to say it, but I've been here before. Now I surrender up my heart, I swap it for yours. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. Out of all these things I've done, think I love you better now. Now. And out of all these things I've done, think I love you better now.
The fight song of the Georgia Bulldogs reminds every fan through all kinds of weather what they cheer for on game day. This song inspired us to pick one that describes what our parents went through during our year of service.
No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried.
Now, in all seriousness, our families have come together this year to share our passion for agriculture, education, and FFA. And we'll be forever grateful for their love and encouragement as they cheered us on from the sidelines.
From making sure that we had every item checked off our packing list, making sure that we always sent them a text when we arrived at our destination, to listening to every speech in every workshop. Our parents and families were here for us to lean on throughout it all. And it is our honor and privilege to introduce you to our families this afternoon and honor them.
Colleen, you have the ability to always make me laugh. I cannot wait to see what your future holds. I am proud to be your big sis. Daddy, Thank you for igniting my passion for this great organization and for first teaching me about the love of Christ. I will always treasure the memories we've shared in the livestock barn and on other FFA trips. Mama, thank you for being a godly role model for me. I am so thankful I always have you to go and talk to whenever I need a laugh or some guidance. People say I look just like you, and I am beginning to realize that I act just like you too, and I couldn't be happier. I'm proud to say that my father received his honorary state degree in 2014. Today, I have the privilege of bestowing that same honor on my mother. Ladies and gentlemen, my parents, Lynn and Lori Barber.
Our love is deeper than the hollow, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Nana, Papa, Mimi, Papa Ed, Karen, Jen, and Gary. You all are the best grandparents a girl could ever ask for. Thank you for being worried sick about me when I wasn't home and for finding time to take me out to eat when I was. Lauren, from wrestling in the living room when we were youngins to convincing Daddy to let us buy some dairy calves to bottle feed, your love for every human and animal you come in contact with never ceases to amaze me. Thank you for encouraging me in all I take on and admitting that you miss me when I'm not home. I'm proud to be your little sister. Mama, whether it's last-minute official dress ironing before I hit the road, or always texting our closest friends right before I go into a contest and telling them to pray for calm nerves, you have shown me what it's like to be a true Southern woman. I am thankful for the Christ-like example you set for me every day. Daddy, you can definitely be held responsible for teaching me about the finer things in life, such as classic country Saturday nights, the importance of Mountain Dew, and how if my hands ever get cold, gas stations sell real good gloves for real cheap. No matter how big I get, my favorite part of coming home from an FFA trip is sitting in your lap and telling you all about my mini life adventures. Georgia FFA, it is my honor to introduce to you my parents, Mike and Teresa Bruce, and present them with the honorary State FFA degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Cassie, Robert, and Darby, I'm so proud to see the family that you have created together. Thank you for the lessons you have taught me, and thank you for bringing my beautiful niece into this world. TJ, you have continually shown me what it means to be brave. Even when you're oceans away serving our country, I'll always feel close to you, big brother. Tessa, I have a twin to walk through life with, and this has been one of the biggest blessings for me. Thank you for being there by my side through it all. Mama and Daddy, the love I have for both of you is immeasurable. You both have taught me what it means to truly love your family. I'm thankful to call you both my biggest fans and also my toughest critics. I'm beyond grateful to be able to call you Mom and Dad. I love you all more than anything. Georgia FFA, it is an honor to introduce my parents, Terry Sizemore and Jamie Sizemore, and bestow upon them the honorary State FFA degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Grandma, you have always been my built-in best friend. Thank you for always playing cards with me, sharing a love of chickens with me, and teaching me to live life to its fullest. Quade and Anna, we are truly the three musketeers of siblings. Thanks for our many adventures and for helping me survive family events. Daddy, it's pretty obvious that I get my unique sense of humor from you. Thank you for singing Alan Jackson songs with me, teaching me to find the humor in everything, and for always being my biggest fan. Mama, you are my hero. You have always pushed me to be my best. You've put up with my busy schedule, my cheesy jokes, and have showed me how to be a woman of God. Thank you all for everything. I love you. Georgia FFA, it is an honor to introduce my parents, Sharon Parker and Ed Parker, and bestow upon them the honorary State FFA degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Caitlin, you've done so much to make me a better big brother, FFA member, and state officer. From giving me advice on clothes to always laughing at my corny jokes and making sure you always had my back. Thank you for being my biggest cheerleader and fan. I'm so proud to call you my sister. Mom, I appreciate you always being in my corner and cheering me on, for always picking up the phone when I needed advice or just needed a good conversation. Thank you for making sure I focus on the positive in life. Thank you for always making sure I always had what I needed, and even though I'm in college now, I will always be your little boy. Dad, thank you for instilling in me a work ethic that I will use forever. You're always there when I need advice and have given me the greatest example of what a man is supposed to be. Your corny jokes and witty humor always makes me laugh and can make my day better. Thank you for always pushing me to be the best that I could be. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce my parents, David and Kelly Hart, and bestow upon them the honorary State FFA degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
I am grateful for the endless love and support from all of my family members, Nana and Papa. Thank you for always keeping me connected to the Lord. Barbara, thank you for teaching me how to enjoy each and every moment. Rhonda, I appreciate the opportunities you have given me to experience what life has to offer. Mom, it took me a little while to realize, but your actions and all the worrying you do is just because you care about me so much. Also, because of you, I understand the importance of standing on my own 2 feet and accomplishing my goals and dreams. Harvey, I might not remember every episode of NCIS we watched, but I'll always remember how you did whatever you could to take care of me. Dad, watching you throughout my life has taught me how to be strong. We all have our fair share of problems, but you showed me that it should never stop us from laughing and truly living. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce my parents, Pamela Bright and Ronnie Bridges, and bestow upon them the honorary State FFA degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Nanny, your strength inspires me. No matter what is going on in your life, you always find a reason to smile. Thank you for being my shopping partner, dinner date, and #1 fan. Jamie, I'm so happy you came into my family's life. I could not ask for a better man to love my mama or a better stepdad. Hannah, thank you for being my little ray of sunshine.
You remind me to fall in love with everything I see and approach every day as a new adventure. Mama, you are my role model. I have never met a more selfless, giving, and spiritual person. You have taught me how to be a woman of God and to always give, even if you think you have nothing to give. You have always put me above yourself, and I can never thank you enough for that. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to introduce my mother, Jessica Bramlett, and my grandmother, Gail Hall, and present them with the honorary state degree.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
Mary Grace and Lucy. Psalms 46:5 reads, God is within her, she will not fail. While we may not get along 100% of the time, I'm forever grateful that God chose me to be y'all's big sister. No matter where our lives may take us, I will always be only a phone call away. Rollins, you are the little brother I never knew I always wanted. The amount of joy and laughs you have brought into our family is second to none. Today, you are only 6 years old, but the next time you watch this, you will be a young man destined to change the world. I love you, little buddy. Daddy, whether it was evenings in the barn feeding the livestock, a ride in the car full of nothing but the latest football news, the weekends we spent cheering on the Atlanta Falcons, or just a simple family game night, for 18 years, you have challenged me, loved me, supported me, and been one of my very best friends. As it turns out, you are pretty hip after all. I love you. Mama, from the time I was a little girl to now, you have always been the rock that keeps me grounded. You've taught me to not only stay true to who I am, but you've inspired me to constantly walk by faith and not by sight. Thank you for loving me and believing in me, no matter where my dreams may take me. I love you more than the stars and the moon. Georgia FFA, it is my honor to present to you my parents, George and Cindy Neal, as I bestow upon them their honorary state FFA degrees.
Our love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill.
To our moms, dads, grands, and everyone in between, thank you for sharing us with the Georgia FFA Association this year. We love you.
My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on the springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of a whippoorwill. A whippoorwill.
FFA members, family is something that we should cherish. We encourage you to show love and gratitude towards your parents and families as you return home.
Madam Secretary, do you have an announcement concerning the results of the 2017-2018 State FFA Secretary?
Yes, I do, Mr. Vice President. The 2017-2018 State FFA Secretary is Hinkley Hood from the Ware County FFA and your new South Region State FFA Vice President is Katie Beth Mims from the Seminole County FFA Chapter. Ladies and gentlemen, your new 2017-2018 State FFA Officer Team!
Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives. Transforming our world, we are the leaders of change. It starts inside as a passion that drives us. Transform FFA. Transform FFA. Transform.
We Will Rock You is one of the greatest fan songs of all time. It gets each and every single audience member up in any auditorium, arena, stadium, or on the field. And 100% member participation is guaranteed. Some of our FFA chapters have to use this song as their rallying cry. Join us in welcoming to the stage as we recognize our 100% membership chapters this year.
The status of 100% FFA membership is given to those high school chapters which in all students enrolled in agricultural education courses are members of the FFA, and those middle school chapters who have at least 100 members. Madam Vice President, would you please read the names of those chapters who have the status of 100% FFA membership?
It is a pleasure to introduce the 100% membership chapters for 2017. They are Adairsville, Alcovey. This is from the North Region. Arabia Mountain, Appalachia, Ashworth Middle, Athens Christian, Bagley Middle, Cambridge, Cass, Cedartown, Central of Carroll, Chattanooga Valley Middle, Cherokee County, Clear Creek Middle, Creekside, Creekview, Dade County, Dalton, Dawson County, East Jackson High, East Jackson Middle, East Side, Elbert County, Elbert County Middle, Etowah, Floyd CCA, Franklin County High, Franklin County Middle, Gladden Middle, Gordon Central, Gordon Lee, Greene County, Habersham Central, Habersham 9th grade, Haralson County, Hart County, Heritage Middle, Jackson Trail Christian, Jefferson Middle, Lafayette High, Lafayette Middle, Lakeview Fort Oglethorpe, Lincolnton, Loganville Middle, Lumpkin County, Madison County High, Madison County Middle, Malcolm Bridge Middle, Monroe area, Morgan County Middle, Mount Zion, Newton College and Career Academy, North Forsyth, North Habersham Middle, North Hall, North Hall Middle, North Murray, North Oconee, Northwest Whitfield, Oconee County Middle, Oglethorpe County High, Oglethorpe County Middle, Pepperell, Rabun County, Red Bud Middle, Ridgeland, Ringgold, Rockdale Career Academy, Rockmart, Rossville Middle, Social Circle, Stevens County High, Stevens County Middle, Towns County, Villa Rica, Walnut Grove, West Jackson Middle, White County, Wilbanks Middle, Winder Barrow, Woodland, Youth Middle,
I'm flexible.
from the Central Region,
Everybody gets
Baldwin County,
Before we all get out of here, we started talking about this Bible.
Bleckley County, Bonaire Middle, Burt County Middle, Central of Talbot, Claxton, Clifton Ridge Middle, Crawford County, Cross Creek, Dodge County High, Dooley County, Dutchtown, Eagles Landing, Effingham County High,
That's why I sat down here.
Effingham County Middle,
Somebody put this kid on what?
Braylee's passed out, Emmanuel County Institute,
Can I take this? Yeah.
Evans, Fagan Mill Middle,
Tyler.
Very nice.
Marion County,
Fitting. Is it fitting?
Fullington Academy,
You just said.
Glasscock County,
Is it bad that I practiced for Tyler's name in the second part?
Harlem, Harris County, Heard County, Henry County, Hepzibah, Jackson, Jefferson County, Jenkins County, Johnson County, Jones County, LaGrange, Locust Grove, Macon County, Monroe County Middle, Montgomery County, Mossy Creek Middle, Northeast Bibb, North Side, Ola, Peach County, Perry, Perry Middle, Piedmont Academy.
It's here somewhere. We'll find it.
Pike County High. Pike County Middle.
We gotta find Madison's home too.
Portal. Putnam County. Schley County. Screven County High. Screven County Middle. South Effingham High. South Effingham Middle. Southeast Bullock. Spalding County. Statesboro.
Hey, did you remind them when they come speak?
Tatnall
Move the mic
County.
down.
Taylor County.
Yeah, like I know it's here. Yeah. But that's right, Tyler might work out fine. 'Cause he's
Thompson.
I forgot about that.
Thompson Middle. Thomas Middle. Toombs County High.
We're about done.
Toombs County Middle. Troup County. Twiggs County. Union Grove. Veterans. Warner Robins.
We can talk about you and you can't say anything.
Washington County. West Lawrence. Wheeler County High. Wheeler County Middle. Warner Robins Middle. Woodland. Appling County High. From the South Region. Appling County Middle. Bainbridge. Ben Hill County. Berrien County. Berrien County Middle. Bradwell Institute. Brantley County High. Brantley County Middle. Brooks County High. Brooks County Middle. C.A. Gray Junior High. C.A. Gray Middle. Cairo. Camden County. Coffee Middle. Colquitt County. Cook County. County. Crisp County High. Early County. Eccles County. 8th Street Middle. Hayhira Middle. Irwin County. J.T. Reddick. Jeff Davis High. Jeff Davis Middle. Lanier County. Lee County High. Lee County Middle East. Lee County Middle West. Liberty County. Lone County. Lowndes County High. Lowndes County Middle. Miller County. Mitchell County. Northeast Tift Campus. Pelham High. Pelham Middle. Seminole County. Shiver Middle. Telfair County. Thomas County Central. Tift County. Turner County High. W.J. Williams Middle. Ware County. Wayne County. Wiggum Middle. And finally, Wilcox County. Once again, congratulations to all FFA chapters with 100% membership this past year.
Hey, 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 goodbye. As convention comes to a close and we huddle up to head home, we have to appreciate the highlights of this convention. We enjoyed many great sessions, a career show, service projects, and we cut a rug at the dance. And last but not least, we transformed our purpose into action in not only our own lives, but in our chapters, state, community, and nation.
FFA members, we hope this convention has been worth painting up, shaking your foam fingers, and cheering on the success of your fellow FFA members. Even though it seems like the time on the scoreboard has finally run out, we hope that you continue to support your team's colors, blue and gold, and cheer on FFA by setting goals and working towards transforming your own purposes into action.
To introduce the convention in review and put a wrap on this convention, for the final time, it is my honor to turn the lectern over to State FFA President Willie Sizemore.
The past 3 days of the 89th Georgia FFA State Convention have been pretty eventful. I'm sure many of you have waved, posed, noticed, or maybe even saw a camera crew walking around and capturing moments from the convention. Georgia FFA is very privileged to have Connor Koenig Photography to document the convention here in Georgia. Please join us at a look at this week's convention.
When I'm sitting in traffic some afternoon, or bored to death in some waiting room, well, I'm gonna close my eyes and picture you today. You keep brushing that hair back out of your eyes, just keeps falling, and so do I. Well, I'm feeling like the luckiest man alive today. And I don't know about tomorrow, but right now the whole world feels right. Through the rest of your life, I know it won't always be like this. Life can change as quick as a kiss. It's not over yet, and I already miss I don't know about tomorrow, but right now the whole world is right. And the memory of a day like today can get you through the rest of your life. And as the seasons change and time goes by, just as beautiful as you are to me today. Bring on tomorrow, I've got today. Bring on tomorrow.
Tucker, as president-elect, you have been selected by the fellow members to be the leader of the Georgia FFA for the coming year. You are therefore responsible for guiding our state in all its worthy undertakings. May you work intelligently and seriously to fulfill the responsibilities of your office. FFA members and guests, I now present you your new State FFA President from the Bleckley FFA Chapter, Tucker Felkins.
Willie, on behalf of Georgia FFA, Central Region, Bleckley County, and your #1 fan, Tucker Felkins, I hereby present to you this retiring state officer pin. Thank you for your year of service, and keep on being silly.
Rebecca, as Vice President-elect, your record of accomplishments indicate that you have qualities of leadership which we should all possess. You are to assist the President in directing the work of our state, preside over meetings in his absence, and ensure that all committees are working effectively. FFA members, your new North Region Vice President, Rebecca Wallace from the Cambridge FFA Chapter.
Sadie, thank you for your year of service to the Georgia FFA Association. You truly have served as a role model and inspiration to all of us. Thank you for your kind heart and support during this past year. I would now like to present you with your retiring officer pin.
Hinckley, as State Secretary-elect, you have been chosen to keep accurate records of our meetings and to carry on the state correspondence. You should provide the state with the order of business and committee assignments for each meeting. You will also keep a list of members, a record of degrees awarded, and have custody of the Constitution and bylaws. Ladies and gentlemen, your new State FFA Secretary from the Ware County FFA Chapter, Hinckley Hood.
Lizzie, thank you for your year of dedication and service to the FFA. You always made me smile whenever you dance like no one's watching. Thank you for your year of service, and I would like to present to you your retiring officer pin.
Katie Beth, as treasurer-elect, you have been placed in a position of trust. Your responsibilities require you to keep an accurate record of receipts and disbursements and to also provide regular financial reports. It is also your responsibility to assist in maintaining the state budget. FFA members, your new South Region State Vice President from the Seminole FFA Chapter, Katie Beth Mims.
Thank you for your year of service to Georgia FFA. Your love for the FFA is truly inspiring and shines through in everything that you do. I would now like to present you with your retiring officer pin.
So proud.
Brooks, as reporter-elect, you are to inform the public of the FFA. You are to work closely with the news media, including national publications. You're responsible for photographs and articles published concerning the FFA and its members, and you're responsible for compiling FFA history. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017-2018 North Region State Vice President from North Oconee, Brooks Fletcher.
Kylie, thank you so much for your year of service. You light up the room that you walk into, and you've been an inspiration to members all across our state. I know that for a fact. I know you have a bright future ahead, and I can't wait to see where you go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present this retiring officer pin to Miss Kylie Bruce.
Tyler, as Sentinel-elect, your duties include welcoming our friends, caring for the meeting rooms and paraphernalia, and providing comfort to our members and guests. It is also your duty to assist in conducting meetings and ceremonies. Georgia FFA, join me in welcoming your new South Region State FFA Vice President from the Colquitt County FFA Chapter, Tyler Robinson.
Morgan, I know that you've made Georgia FFA very proud for your year of service, and Colquitt County as well. I would like to thank you for all the hard work and dedication that you've put into this organization, and would like to thank you and present you with this retiring officer pin on behalf of the Georgia FFA.
Jake, as State Officer-elect, your duty is to assist in the progress of the Georgia FFA Association. You have been elected by your peers to serve and exert leadership in state events and activities. May your year be filled with success as you work with your fellow teammates. FFA members and guests, your new Central Region State Vice President from Harris County, Jake Harris.
Nicole, thank you for always having a smile on your face and being an inspiration to every member in the Georgia FFA. It is my honor to present to you your retiring state officer pin.
Laura Beth, as state officer-elect, you face a year of amazing opportunities. Use strong character and a positive example as tools in your service. This experience will be what you make it. Go forth and succeed. Georgia FFA, your new Central Region Vice President, Laura Beth Bland of the Southeast Bullock FFA Chapter.
Madison, your sweet smile lights up every room that you walk in, and your encouraging words have been all of the FFA members have been so thankful for everything that you have said to them. You have proved as an inspiration to all of us. It is my honor to present you with your retiring state officer pin.
It's an honor to be an officer in the FFA. From time to time during the year, you may encounter difficult problems, but through the cooperation, hard work, and dedication, you will succeed and the FFA will prosper. Do each of you accept the responsibilities of your office, and will you do the best to uphold the ideals and principles of the FFA? If so, say we do. I now declare each of you properly and duly installed in the respective office which you were elected. May your year of service be marked by integrity, dedication, and a cooperative spirit. Seek harmony among your fellow officers and set high standards of leadership for all members. Retiring officers, will you please escort your officer to their station?
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in one final round of applause for the 2016-2017 State Officer Team.
Job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. Still in bed at 10 and work again at 8. You burned your breakfast so far, things are going great. Your mother warned you there'd be
Let's
days
congratulate
like
the State Officer Team one more time.
the world is brought down to your knees, and I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause you're there for me too. No one could ever know me, no one could ever see me. Seems you're the only one who knows what it's like to be me. Someone to face the day with, make it through all the rest with. Someone I always laugh with, even at my worst, my best with you. Yeah. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. I'll be there for you.
Georgia FFA members, it is an honor to be here today. We have truly celebrated agriculture, student success, and leadership throughout convention, and have lived up to transforming our purpose into action. I challenge each of you to set goals, participate fully in the FFA, and enjoy the opportunities abundant in this organization. This convention has been a remarkable one, but we look forward to the success you all will achieve and celebrate in this upcoming year. Mr. Secretary, do you have a record of any further business which should now be transacted?
I have one, Mr. President. If you have lost any item, please report to the Secretary Station. Thank you.
Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this last session of the 89th Georgia FFA Convention. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I now declare this convention adjourned.